healthy. You know what I mean? We did a lot, last year. I want to thank, my followers and those, who criticize me very constructively, as I also criticize people very constructively. I think we can all work together because, there's no perfection in humanity. But you know what? We got to start, coming together, working together, because a single problem in this country is corruption, And as much as we can keep corruption, Nigeria will become an enviable nation in the world. So come on, let's go. It's going to be a live report. You guys want to tune in and watch this, Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Yes. I'm sure we are live already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chief, congratulations.
Thank you.
On the award that the media is conferring on you for your engagement, of the Nigeria populace, and then your engagement with power, speaking truth to power. There are sundry issues that we want you to talk about in this your, so to speak, address of the state of the nation. So we will kick off with the correctional service. What have you got to say about them?
Well, thank you. I think there are a list of things we are going to talk about. And I think this is one of the things we need to talk about, which is the correctional services. Before the name was changed to correctional services, as you are aware, there used to be the Nigeria prisons. Yes. That is correctional services. And what that means that correctional services is to rehabilitate those who found wanting or those we call convicted criminals, to rehabilitate them back to the society. And I think the correctional services, the warders, as we call them, are doing a great job. But the issue is that the warders have been neglected. Psychologically, they are like the prisoners now. So that's why I love to share light on it. You don't hear about warder in this country. You hear about EFCC, you hear about DSS, you hear about police. But the warder are doing a great job because they're living with the toughest criminals. They're living with certain people who have some mental issues. I think our attention has to be paid to them this year. I've written to the Minister of Interior. Yes, thank you. That I would like to visit the prisons. I would like to assist the government to discongest the prisons so that I can give them a second chance. Because some of them were there out of frustration, and some of them were just there because of overlaps of the police. Because we don't have, even though it's on our constitution, what they call pro bono lawyers, what they call legal aid lawyers that can assist those who are, lower class income. So a lot of them plead guilty, even they don't even know the offense they've committed. And that's why I am really serious to do something about the prisons and the prisoners. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. In the same vein, you can, say something about the police force. Let's put them together.
Well, I've always worked with the police. I was a victim of police in the last NSAS protest. And I was arrested by some overzealous police. I was speaking for them. I was the painful part. I said the police have been abused by the federal government. They've been neglected. They are underpaid. They need a proper welfare package. They need more men on boots. They need vehicle to patrol. They need gadgets to communicate. They need insurance for their children. Police is a job that you want to be if it's working properly. And I also condemned recently the statement of the federal police who said that there will be no more VIP police. And when he said that, the VIP police multiplied. As a matter of fact, in my house, my friend from America came with about 7 police. I had about 5 in his house, and I said, "What is left for the divisional head?" You know. So, and you also know by the United Nations standard that the Nigerian need more police. You know, because you need about 1 police by 4,000 people or 400. I don't know.
Yeah, 4,000.
Yeah, about 4,000. You know, now we're about 200 something million. So we need to recruit a lot of police. And there's a different police recruitment that's going on. I fought it too. I fought it because the IG and they don't know really what they're doing. They're supposed to be in charge of these things, okay? When I was growing up, we were going to recruit the police. You recruit it from local government. That's where you start from. But they're now refraining from Abuja to come and meet us here. Recently, you saw some exposure where some Northerners were forging certificates, because that's what is trending in Nigeria, that were from Lagos, and they were not indigenous of Lagos. I want to join the military or the police, which is wrong. Before you join the police, we will call the Ojonwe, we will call the Inigie, we will call a lot of people to say, come and be part of this exercise. People will queue up, and when they queue up, and then if they are people that you feel that that is overgrown one, or they have some, they're still good before, or they abused a minor before, people will shame them. When they shame them, the recruiter will say, this guy might have a skeleton. That's how we used to recruit. Because the local people know their people, that you can elect your police that can provide good service for them. But today, it's all about bribing and corruption and all that. So that's why the last time the PRO police, Muyiwa, said the junior police officer was taking money, they were fired because they stopped a foreigner from Netherlands, they couldn't communicate properly in English. And I said, no, it's what you give us that we are getting. Okay. And besides that, if a policeman is paying 50,000 naira a month or 100,000, and a toxidant that used to be 4,000 for malaria or typhoid is sold for 57,000, and the police have 4 children, that's about 200,000. How will the police do it? So the police would rather be a beggar in the day or be an armed robber in the night when he's gone. And it's clear. And I don't hold back when I say these things, okay? So I think the President Tinubu administration, if we really want to, be tough on corruption, on crime, we should, look into the police and, give them a high pay.
A living wage.
A living wage, yeah.
Okay.
Living wage. That's what I say. Welfare package, good remuneration. That's a living wage, Because the police now are being treated like a domestic servant. You see them everywhere carrying plates of obituary or marriages with some girlfriends of some high-profile people, and that's preposterous. These are federal police. They deserve to be treated very properly. That's what I say. And I don't have anything against the police. I am their spokesperson, but they don't realize that because the police doesn't have any union to represent them. So I am one of their union who speak for them. But some of the disgruntled ones who hate truth, and I speak truth to power, they don't like me for it. But I don't care. What I don't care about is that if I do not say what I'm supposed to say to assist people and affect other people they're supposed to help, then I fought myself. So I don't care.
So, Chief, let's take it together, the military, the paramilitary. So, can you just say something about the EFCC and the military, so that in one
video? On the military, is that I'm very disappointed recently.
The EFCC first.
Yes, no, I'm going to the military first.
Okay.
Recently in Plateau State, over 200 people were died. They just died like that, Okay. I mean, how many people died in Gaza? That's sparked the war between the Hamas and the Israelis. How many people died in Russia, or perhaps in these guys in Russia? Ukraine. So Nigeria should have respect for its citizens. Yeah. I think if you were in a this society, the Army Chief of Defense Staff, Army Chief of Intelligence, Army Chief of Staff, they would have been retired now and answer some tough questions. I'm invited to the floor of Senate. But here, nobody speaks to anybody. Everybody's afraid of something that I don't know. You cannot kill over 200 people innocently, and you don't have anybody to punish for it. There must be a repercussion for whatever you do. Whether you are a driver, or you are a chief of staff, or you are the head of judiciary, it doesn't matter. When an offense is committed, and you were responsible to deal with such an issue, and you failed your responsibility, I think they should be fired. Perhaps even try and go to jail. Then other people will wake up, because there's what they call a deterrent in law. A deterrent law. That's why the law will show mercy for you, but there must be a deterrent for any crime you commit. So that other people will learn from it that if you cannot do the time, you can't do the crime.
I see. So the FCC, sir.
Now the FCC presently, caught with the recent FCC. It was the police. We know what it takes to become an EFCC. He wasn't a field man. He's not an operational officer. He was just a desk boy because he's Yoruba, and I think that's why Tinubu favored him to head the EFCC. And I took him to court. And the EFCC are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They are after chasing their Yahoo boys. When Obasanjo, created this section, he did it because of economic and financial crime that tax a lot of the politicians who are looting at money. But it has become a joke. You hear them talk on the newspaper. You hear them talk. They don't have serious conviction. They only talk about Yahoo boys. How many governors? How many ex-governors? How many ex-presidents? How many ex-senators? How many people have you convicted? I tell you, a little or not, So in that fault, I say that the EFCC should wake up to their responsibility. The EFCC will be compared like the FBI or KGI or RCMP in Canada. But the EFCC here go and draw debt. They go and interfere in boyfriend and girlfriend issue. They chase Yahoo people. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them who are in the end of affair don't know what they are doing. And now when they recover things from suspect, the things belongs to them. Why would you take something from thieves and become the thief? So I think that the EFCC should be looking to, and then there should be a tough penalty for a law enforcement officer that will trust with responsibility, who are not doing what we expect from them. I think there should be law. I think some of them should be jailed. I think the others will learn, because if we don't get it right now, we cannot get it right again. There's no time. So can I have that towel to clean my face?
Yes. We will take a break now.
Okay, thank you.
We'll take a break now.
Thank you.
When we come back, we are going to look at the professors in the Ivory Tower and the students, issues of fake drinks, fake certificates,
and also sex for grade.
Right.